loves, it's Monica and welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited because today I am doing a cozy nighttime routine video. I thought I'd bring you along and give you a look at just an evening in my life. I just closed out of work for the night. It's like 6 p.m. right now and I'm waiting on my dinner. I decided to treat myself to some sushi, which I'm very excited for. So waiting on that to arrive. But while I wait, I thought I would do a little bit of reading. I am currently reading Babel by R.F. Kuang, or Babel. What do you say? Do you say Babel or do you say Babel? I've heard it pronounced both ways. I'm not sure which way is the right way. So I just keep saying it both ways, although I do kind of like the way Babel sounds more, if I'm being honest, but I'm sure because of that it's the wrong way to say it. It's been one of my most anticipated releases of the entire year and I've been putting off reading it, and now I'm finally starting it and it's so good so far. The writing is impeccable, and this is also one of the book of the month picks for December, so if you haven't yet gotten a copy of it, you can get it through them. And I love book of the month because they have some of the best prices, or the best price for new release hardcover fiction. If you are unfamiliar with book of the month, they are a super popular and fast growing online book service for readers, and I'm really excited to have them as a ongoing partner for my channel because I genuinely love book of the month so much. Their mission is to help promote new and emerging authors while also helping readers discover books they love. The way that it works is that their team vets hundreds of books each month in order to put together a curated selection of new and early release titles, so you can spend more time reading and less time researching. And I always love their selection. I feel like they always have a really wide range of genres, so there's always something for everyone. But if you don't like any of the picks for a certain month, I love that it's also zero risk, so you could just skip that month and you won't be charged, which is amazing. Another one of the picks that I got this month is The Circus Train by Amita Parikh, and this one has been compared to Water for Elephants and also The Night Circus, and I love books that like take place within like these sort of like circus community. I just always find them to be really interesting to read and like really magical, whimsical, and all of that, and the cover of this just gives those vibes, you know, like wintry magical circus vibes. And for the month of December, they have an extra special offer where you can get your first book for just $5 with the code WONDER. I'm very excited about these two picks. Both of these are available for the month of December, so thank you so much to Book a Month for sponsoring this video. I will have them linked down below if you want to check out all of the picks for the month. But yeah, like I mentioned, I'm currently reading this one. I am a couple chapters in. Basically, this is a dark academia paranormal fantasy novel that takes place in the 1800s in Oxford, at Oxford University, and in it we follow Robin Swift, who at the very beginning of the book, where I'm at so far, he is a child who lives in Canton, and this like mysterious professorial figure has appeared, and he is like taking Robin away from his family who have all died from this mysterious illness, and they're starting to like introduce the magic already. But yeah, I'm really loving the writing of this so far, and I'm really intrigued by like just the magic system in general. I also am obsessed with the map that's in here because first of all, we have the actual like map of Oxford, but there's also this map of Babel, which is like the tower, and it's just so cool. I just think it's so cool to have like a map of a building. I don't know if that's just me, but it's super interesting, and I'm just very keen to continue reading this. And yeah, I feel like this is just the perfect like winter read, so I'm really excited and happy that I saved this one for December. But yeah, I just got an alert that I think my Uber Eats driver is almost here, so I'm gonna go grab that, eat my dinner, maybe watch a little bit of Wednesday, and I'll bring you along for the rest of my evening. So it's a little bit later and I just did some journaling. I've been trying to get back into journaling, and well, not trying, I've been wanting to get back into journaling, and today was my first step back into that world. I grew up a journaler, and I've always sort of kept journals my whole life. Ever since I was little, I've kept journals, but to be honest, I started losing steam with it in like 2019, because 2019 was such a difficult year for me, followed by 2020, which was a very difficult year for everybody. And I think just like all of that really just like, it was hard, I think, to get myself to like want to really immortalize my thoughts and feelings during those years. So I just sort of slowly, like it just slowly became less of a habit for me. And then by like 2021, 2022, this year, I haven't really journaled at all. And so my goal for 2023, one of my resolutions, is to journal again, to make it a habit again. And I was talking to a friend and they were like, why do you have to wait till 2023? If it's something you want to do, why do you have to wait? And that was such a good point. And I'm so bad about doing that, about like waiting for milestones to feel like I have permission to start something new, and that's just silly. So if you are wanting to start something for a New Year's resolution and you feel like you have to wait until January 1st, this is your sign that you do not, and that you can start early with me. And it's almost like we're, you know, getting the assignment early. We're like ahead of the curve. So anyways, did some journaling, and now I am going to be doing a little bit of crafting actually. So I have two projects that I want to work on. The first one is this. So I have been obsessed with those crochet sleeves. I love to crochet, so I figured I'd just make my own instead of buying it. And this is as far as I've gotten. So it's like only really supposed to be sleeves. So it's like the top part of the sweater and then the sleeves themselves. And I'm so in love with how it's looking so far. Like it just looks so like fairy tale like and pretty. So I have these three colors, this like really cotton candy soft pink, this mossy green, and then this like beigey color. And yeah, I love them. I love like the earthy tones with the like pink. I just think it's really fun. So my next to do on this is I basically just have to do the actual sleeve portion of these. And then, so I bought this for my mom for Christmas. So backstory, my mom loves to knit, but she also has arthritis, and so it gets kind of difficult for her after a while to like knit basically. So I saw this, and it's a knitting machine, and I was like, I want to see if maybe my mom would like using something like this when making her knits, or just even trying it out to make different kinds of knits. And then after I bought it, it literally went viral on TikTok. So I'm really happy that I got it when I did, because I don't know if they're like hard to get now, but like I keep seeing them pop up on TikTok and I'm like, oh man, really glad I got that when I did. But I am gonna open it because I know that my mom is gonna want to know how to use it on Christmas when I give it to her. So I want to test it out myself, make sure I know how to use it, and then repackage it hopefully as well as I can, and then give it to her. So yeah, that is my goal tonight, to learn how to use this knitting machine, and maybe do some more of that crochet. I might not be able to get to both of these, but we'll start with one. And I think the project with this that I want to do is I really want to do the ribbons, the like crocheted ribbons or knitted ribbons that I've been seeing a lot around. And apparently the way that the original ones were made is on this knitting machine. So I'm gonna try and do that for myself. So I've been watching some tutorials and I did a little tester. So now I'm gonna try and actually make the ribbons that I want to make. This is really cool and I kind of regret not getting myself one now because I love this. So yeah, hopefully it's not sold out because I might be ordering one for myself. So this is what I've ended up with. It's not as nice. I messed up on the stitches at the end, but basically the idea is, and I also made it, I think, too long. It is really just supposed to be like a ribbon, so it's not the end of the world that it's not perfect. It's really hard, to be honest, to like knit with this yarn. Like even just to crochet with this yarn is really difficult, so the machine is definitely extra difficult, but you know what, not bad. So I'm gonna keep messing around with the machine and figuring out how to do this, and I'm gonna do another go at these ribbons, and I think I want to try and do a couple other projects on it. So let me know if you guys would be interested in a whole video of like me trying projects on the knitting machine, and I'll try and do that before I have to wrap this thing up for my mom for Christmas. But yeah, not every craft project is going to be a win at first, and I think it's important to share that. I did have a moment where I was like, should I just scrap this section of the video and pretend like I didn't have this failure? But you know what? That wouldn't be the truth. And the truth is that no one's going to be perfect at a new craft or skill that they're trying for the first time. So I had fun just trying that out, and I'm excited about the 2 little mini scraps that I've made so far. Anyways, I have been in this makeup for far too long today, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my skincare routine and then probably get cozy and maybe read a bit.